All right, so here's a weird one. Um, Basically, it's a police officer who faked the whole police chase and shooting. Some wild stuff, really wild stuff. I think the guy's pretty much a lunatic, but he was a commissioned police officer. He was a sheriff's deputy. This happened a few years ago, but apparently, you know how they drag their feet. They just got around to putting down charges and stuff like that. I'm not sure if he was an officer in this time, but for him to just fake all this stuff is just it's beyond ridiculous. Let's see what we got.
A former deputy finds himself on the wrong side of the law. He's now facing criminal charges.
It all stems from a reported chase and shooting nearly 3 years ago. McIntyre Law Chopper 4 was over the scene back in 2021 in Pottawatomie County. But now, in new court papers, investigators say the deputy made it all up. News 4's Caitlin Ogle has the update.
This is the rural county road where the deputy claimed everything unfolded. But detectives say as they continue their investigation, nothing was adding up.
Everybody's going to make mistakes.
Show me your hands!
When you cross the line, different story.
Pottawatomie County Sheriff Mike Booth talking about his former deputy, Taylor Smith. Body cam video from September 2021 shows him driving over 100 miles per hour during an alleged pursuit on his phone, driving with his knee.
Small sedan, 4-door.
So, what you watching him doing 120 miles an hour on the road, he's calling in a car that's not even in front of him. He's just speeding down the road doing 120, chasing no one. Absolutely no one.
According to court documents, during the chase, Smith said he saw, quote, a black male passenger armed with a long gun.
Oh boy, he had to throw out a description, you know, to have the community, you know, be terrorized that there's some lunatic black male running around with a long gun. And of course, when you say long gun, everybody think of AR-15, you know, assault rifles, what they do to shoot up schools with, of course. So this is a bit much, and I just can't for the life of me think why he would want to make up some stuff like this. Just doesn't make any sense. And like I said, this is not a citizen. This is a police officer. This is somebody who was patrolling the streets, coming up concocting this wild ass story.
Hop out of the car and run.
He has a rifle, large backpack, red shirt, black male.
Minutes later, backup arrives, taking Smith back to his car, and he drives over to this gate.
He said the guy hopped over a fence into this big field. As he approached the fence, this guy started shooting at him, so he returned fire.
Those alleged gunshots were never heard, but investigators heard this.
Shot fired! Shot fired!
So this guy's just randomly shooting his gun. Now, he made up the lie saying somebody shot at him first, so he shot back. Now, this dummy wouldn't think that, I guess the crime scene technician wouldn't come and look for, shells to prove that somebody shot at you. I mean, he didn't think that out. Because they did end up finding his shells, but if you can put on the radio, hey, somebody shot at you, right? And then they scour the area. You know, they don't find no shells. I mean, come on now. Just making up all this stuff and then just to go the extra mile and shoot your gun off? This is a bit much. What a lunatic.
Get down! Show me your hands!
McIntyre Law Chopper 4 overhead as authorities combed the area for hours, but court papers saying, quote, there were no obvious signs or tracks to follow.
That's when I said, everybody stop. Everybody come out, called OSBI, had them come in. I want everything roped off. Nobody go from here. I was highly skeptical about what I'd heard.
What investigators did find were Smith's shell casings. Sheriff Booth says surveillance video they obtained also showing Smith's patrol unit, but no sedan. Other deputies telling investigators they, quote, observed no dust trails or the suspected vehicle.
Did not come across the vehicle yet?
Of course, as a human being, you wonder why this or why that, but you still just follow the facts.
In Pottawatomie County, Caitlin Ogle, Oklahoma's News 4.
Weird stuff, weird stuff. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like, comment, and subscribe while you're at it. Alrighty.